Greetings. Since 1987, I have been watching and observing the Steelhead run in Indian River here in Sitka, Alaska. I would spot the fish and follow them upstream a ways, and watch them spawn and watch them leave. The run is extremely small, possibly some years 6, 8, 10 fish. On a really good year, I think the most I ever counted was 20. You could fish for steelhead in the rivers here in southeast Alaska, but there's a 36-inch limit, and I don't think I've ever seen a steelhead that was quite 36 inches, at least here in Indian River. Indian River is rather small. I think you can actually classify it as a big creek. Anyway, I woke up the other morning and I thought, I've never fished for these fish before. So I thought, well, why not do it just once in my life? I'm soon going to be 75 years old. Well, I should do it at least once. That's what I thought. So I got my gear together and my hip boots, and I headed down to the creek to check them out and see if I can at least catch and release one steelhead. Since I had my boots on, I was able to cross the creek and go over on the other side of the river here. I call bear country. There's a trail up the, I believe it would be the west and northwest side of the river. But on the other side of the river is wild and woolly, and hardly anyone ever goes over there. But I wanted to take a look at it anyway. So join me now as I fish into Indian River for steelhead. And, steelhead is one of the rarest fish found in southeast Alaska. Most streams have very, very small runs. I only know of one stream not too far from Sitka that has maybe 20 or 30 fish in it. The fish usually return around April, end of April, sometimes late May, depending upon the weather conditions. Some years we have late snow and other years are wet and rainy. This year's a wet and rainy, so the river was quite high and the fish had a chance to get a long ways up the creek. Anyway, let's go along, take a look at the Indian River fishery here today as I fish it, and I've also have some video from the past where I and Jim and Mike traveled to a number of different streams to fish for steelhead. So come join the adventure. I've been checking out a lot of these little pools around here with the underwater camera, but so far I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm on the bears side of Indian River. Most of the bears live over here, I think. A lot of bear trails in here, holy smokes. You know, I'm seeing more deer sign this spring than I have seen in years. Oh, that's neat. You can see where that big bear, he just steps in the same spot all the time. You see his stride here. He walks in exactly the same place. Spooky back in here, I'll tell you. Yeah, there's a major trail back here running along this side of the river. Oh, look at that, the land of the banana slug. That was about 6 inches long. Oh, this place looks interesting. Tie up me a lure or something, give it a try. God, there are deer running all over this country. It's nice though, I haven't seen any human footprints over in this area. Or dogs. Phew, I've never been over here before. On this side of the river. Not this spot. Pretty wild country. Boy, a lot of deep, funny looking holes here, but there's no way for me to get down to fish them. There's a big hole up here in the corner. Tree across it. Holy smokes, look at these wonderful bear tracks. A bear's been walking in that same spot for 1,000 years. Look at it. Huh. And them are beauties. Look at that tree. Yeah, it's cool back here. Not sure where I'm going, but... Oh, 12 o'clock whistle, at least I know what time it is. Yeah, a bear been walking on the same piece of ground here for... Look at that. He walks the same spot. By golly, there might be something out here. Let's have a look-see. Well, here we go. Finally heading up towards the river. In the snow. But it's warm. We're hoping it's going to melt off here. At least the lower areas here. Now we've made it to the river.
3 bears tried to eat us, but we made it anyway.
Oh yeah. The sun's out and it's getting real warm.
Yes, it is.
We're getting to strip off some of our gear.
See the deer tracks over here.
Oh, what a pretty day out here today. Well, we're going to work our way up to one of the bigger pools up here, but right now the river is really low. We think cold weather really dropped her down. Yeah, well, it's a pretty day up here. Well, we're on our way up to the corner up here and we'll start fishing. Well,
Not much.
you guys been fishing now for 15 minutes and I haven't seen a fish yet.
Just, oh man.
Well,
That was right up the river here, about a mile. No, that was around the corner and up about a quarter mile. Okay.
wow. So what's the plan, guys?
We're drop down toward the salt water. I think the steelhead and the dollies are a little farther down.
Alrighty.
I think we walked by them. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Well, let's head on down river then.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we'll find them. We'll find them.
Call the guy up. You know, when you sell this one,
Yeah.
put that money down and then tell him.
Yeah.
Guys are bored. They're talking about guns.
Because in a month we're going to be fishing.
That's right. I'll just make payments on it once a month.
You can do that with tip money. You can do that with tip money.
Well, I just spooked a steelhead in here I saw. He's a big one too, about 12, 15 pounds. He just ran downstream into the log jam here, but gosh, the water is so low. The water is just so low, it's so hard to fish.
Took them one day.
What you doing here?
I'm moving all my stuff over here.
You are?
Yeah.
I wanted you guys to explain to me how miserable it is out here.
How miserable is it?
Yeah.
It's so bad here, we're not telling anybody about this, because
That's
then
right.
they'll be here.
Yeah. We're
You don't know where this is.
right. We're being very human.
When the sun shines, it's paradise. Well, we've made it down to where the mouth of the river. We're going to try fishing down here for a while. Well, we got lots of deer tracks all over in here. Looks like a whole herd of them going through here. Also some bird. I don't know if they're ravens or eagles. Hard to tell. Peggy and I used to come up here and pick red huckleberries. Boy. So not going to be able to go much farther. This is an interesting spot. This is what I was thinking about coming to. It's changed and filled in a little bit. I see some dippers and some ducks around. That's a good sign. Well, let's go check it out. So far my steelhead trip has been a washout. I haven't seen any fish, and I'm running out of energy here. Not gonna be able to go much farther. No, I ain't been back in here in a long time. Oh, off the side of the trail they got a little walk here now. It's a bench. Still a lot of snow up in the mountains. A lot of people had dogs up in here. Look at the dogs tearing up the muskeg. Oh. Yeah, well, about one or two more places right up here to try, and then I'm done. Well, I've gone up the river as far as I can, and fell down once. I tried to go underneath the log, and I slipped and fell. A rod and everything I owned went into kind of a sandy spot. It wasn't rocky, but it was soft and sandy, and I got covered with mud. Still got some on my body here, sand. Well, it's been a rough day. That was really a stupid thing to do. Oh golly, I ain't gonna do it again.
Hey Dave, there's another big pool right above the rapids here.
I know, I see it up there. Did you find one? How big are they? Oh, wow.
Is that?
Yeah,
Sure is.
That's a caddis.
There's
I didn't think there was any caddis around. I've never seen one that big around here before.
That.
Yeah.
He's inside too. He pulled in.
Yeah. I've never seen a caddis around here like that before.
The stream is healthy. It's in good shape.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I found a pool full of steelhead, and these guys are over here eating their lunch.
Big beaver ponds right up here.
You know, it's usually a little so much different here. Look at the countryside up above it.
I know. You know, it's like it's totally different minerals. And look at this. Right. There's all the slipped off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real some interesting country back up in here, all right. There's the main part of the river over here. Dollies.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we got steelhead in here. We see them.
Yeah. There's two more right in this little dark.
There's one right there.
Yep.
You guys see some more?
You see him?
Oh, I'll get over there in a minute. See a bunch more in here.
We're seeing his head.
Man, here's two big steelhead.
Big. I think if you fuck with that nest with that bait, that big one's gonna bust it.
Wow. Yeah, big steelhead right in here. It should be all over the place up here. We can't seem to get them shallow.
That's good, Jimmy.
Now this is stalking steelhead here. Jimmy, he's sneaking up on him. Ooh, there he is.
He hit a mayfly, Jim.
He hit something. Just came right up and sucked up and got it. Ooh, right behind him. There's so many old bear tracks too. Bears is just stepping in the same spot all the time. Funny we haven't seen one yet. And we are talking some serious bear tracks. Walking in the same spot. Pool here full of deer bones. Isn't that something?
That is. I don't think that's a hunter kill. I think that's
No,
a bear
no.
attack.
Yeah, well look, it's still got its feet on it.
Yeah, yeah. Everything's still connected.
Everything's still connected.
You're right.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, it's a bear kill.
Over there. Yeah. There's the jawbone of the poor little devil. Hair over there.
This is a pretty violent happening here.
This deer, his bones ended up in this pool, but you can sure see where he got murdered. Yeah. I see this is a scene of a major crime.
Somebody got murdered. That's where the steelhead can do now. There's rocks in there coming with that food coming off that fast water. That's what.
Let's see. I could sell 2 other rifles. You pay for this one.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another one just moved in. There's 2 of them down there now. Yep, just on this side of that rock.
Yeah. Steelhead down there. Yeah, they're spawning all over in here. We got steelhead up this creek. It's so brushy and flat, we can't hardly move around. Nice looking steelhead there though. Guys are finding lots of fish to look at. They're sure hard to hook. I think one of the reasons why the fish too are so spooky that We got a lot of fresh bear track running up down the beach here, and I'm sure that some of these bears are trying to have fresh fish. I fish this stream a lot for pinks and chum and coho, and I'm sure they'd be pretty happy to get a steelhead this time of year. Hey, we got one! Hey, finally we got a steelhead! Jimmy's into a steelhead. Water's pretty loud here, so you probably can hardly hear me talk, but Jimmy's into a nice one. A lot of logs and rocks and brush in here. He may have already gotten himself tied up on something. That's it, Jimmy. Get out there up your neck. There he goes. He got him loose. Keep him out of the brush, Jimmy. Yeah, we're using that new Iser line today. Boy, is it tough stuff. We got 6-pound test and no trouble handling these 8-10 pound fish. I've been to a lot of places in southeast Alaska, but this is one of the weirdest. Strange geology, strange looking streams. Just everything's different. Getting him kind of wore out now. I'm trying to get over here to him with the camera. There he goes.
Hey, come here. Steelhead.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
There aren't very many steelhead around, but there's a few. That's why nobody knows where we're at. They're not gonna know.
No.
There he goes. Whoa. Wild little buggers, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, what a beautiful fish.
Oh, aren't they? Geez, I just wish we had a lot more of them.
There seems to be a fair number of them in this place.
Yeah, there seem to be some nice steelhead in this stream. I think we will be returning someday.
I think so.
Season is... Oh, we hit something blue.
Yes, I decided to go to a dull color.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. Tail. Oh, no. Come on, fish. I'm going to try to turn you loose and get a picture. They're beautiful in color.
Yeah, they just like big rainbows.
Yeah.
Getting their spawning colors. Been a hard time trying to get one to bite. Oh. Yeah, slide him up on the beach there. Then don't give up, Jimmy. You don't give up. You're gonna lose that fish yet, are you?
There. All right.
Yeah, you know that one there has already spawned.
Yep. Number 1 Meps.
Yeah.
Yep. Little
We should have been here 2-3 weeks ago. Yep. This fish has already spawned. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look up, Jim. Hey, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I forgot to turn the fucking camera. Oh, excuse me. That's okay.
We cut those out. Bad birds, you know. We have to cut them out.
Okay, let me get another one.
He's gonna be all wet time it's all done here.
Yeah, let me get another one.
Yeah, this
Let me
fish
get
is
sideways like
this
that.
fish is already spawned.
There we go.
Next year we come in here about the 10th of the month.
There we go. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Hey, that's your first steelhead, isn't it?
Ever.
All them years fishing. There he goes. Well, come on back next year. I didn't find any steelhead. I've been following the steelhead run here in Sitka on Indian River since 1987. Counting the fish. I think most years anywhere between 8 and 20 steelhead. There's just so few and far between, and I tried a few places and I didn't see any, and sure didn't hook anything. Well, I'm pretty tired. It's one of those things I wish I hadn't gone, but then I woke up in the morning and it was like, damn, I gotta do it once in my life. I gotta go up Indian River and catch a steelhead. Well, I failed. I guess what I'm gonna do now is I'll make this video and show you what I didn't catch, and I'll probably find some. I think I got some older video of some of the other places that went steelhead fishing. Well, I'll kind of add that to it. Talk a little bit more about steelhead. Steelhead is the rarest fish in Sitka. I mean, there's so few of them. So few rivers have them, and if there is a river that has them, but you know, I'm surprised there's 20, 30 fish. Just not many. They may be able to fish them and catch them if they're over 36 inches long or something. But I've never seen one in Indian River that long. Most of them about 24, 25 inches, maybe 26. Watching them. But I sure didn't get them this time, and it's a lot of work trying to find them. It's a long ways between spots where they could be, and it's brushy and full of logs, and I fell down about broke my neck. So this is my first and probably my last attempt at catching steelhead in Indian River. Till next time.